Yo, what's up everyone? It's me, Jerison. Welcome back to another stream. Today is a long-awaited break. Gege Akutami has been healed from whatever sickness had plagued him like 2 weeks ago. Um, yeah, so now now we get like to see what happens and everything. So if you don't know, we're going to be basically reacting to the leaks for the JJK chapter 263. Yeah, chapter 263. It's going to be some spoilers, so if you don't want to get spoiled, if you're anime only watcher or you haven't been caught up, then I would definitely suggest not, staying tuned. But I still would. Yeah, so can't wait to see what happens. Last time we left off, boy Yuta it took over Gojo's body. It was like a last resort thing. I know a lot of people were super upset about it, and I wasn't too upset about it personally. It was sad to see that Gojo's body has been like, left to become like a weapon. And I know Yuta was one of his students that felt closer to Gojo. But one of the things that I remember one of the things that I remember that Gege paid, like, noted in the last chapter, they're right now in their domain. It looks like Yuta and Gojo's body and Sukuna are kind of like, it's like a one-on-one fight, and there's a time limit, and on top of that, Yuta is already on a time limit with the curse technique that he copied from Kenjaku. So let's see what's going on. Alrighty. So the first page is a full-page illustration of Rika holding Yuta's body. Oh yeah, I remember that was the last page with Rika crying over Yuta's dead body. Alright, so chapter 2, looks like chapter 263 is part 2 of chapter 262. So, yeah, because the last chapter was pretty short, so that makes sense why it was like that. Yeah, I'm a little bit late, so the chapters is like instantly coming out rather than just waiting. So it says looks like this is the next 2 pages. User can't use any curse technique other than Gojo's limitless right now. Makes sense. He notices that since the time Sukuna lost his left arm, he hasn't used World Cutting Slash. Yuta thinks Sukuna doesn't have no other ways to overcome limitless other than using amplification. Okay. So looks like one of the pages, Sukuna throws a punch, but Yuta like dodges it, and looks like he does like a over the head throw, like over the shoulder throw. And then while Sukuna tries to recover himself, Yuta like kicks his body, which only makes sense because that was a perfect time for Sukuna to, perform a World Cutting Slash on him. So maybe it was tied to his left arm. Interesting. Next page, Yuta lifts and throws Sukuna and kicks him away. Oh yeah, that was that last page I just saw. He then lands a punch on Sukuna's head, but Yuta is slightly having a hard time to adjusting to Gojo's long arms and legs. Okay, that's the interesting thing to note. Okay, so it's not the end all be all like with this switch. So he's definitely trying to get used to like the body. Interesting. I wonder what Sukuna says something, or he's thinking something here. It looks like Sukuna is like paying attention as well. User note that he can't master Gojo's limitless curse technique just with one swap training, he says. Now I understand why the 6 eyes is a must need. Okay, understandable. Yuta remembers Gojo saying, "It's okay, I'm the strongest," and thinks how much did it take to say that confidently. But Sukuna notices that Yuta is struggling with Gojo's curse Oh, it looks like ads popped up. So if you aren't subbed to my Twitch, sub up so you won't be missing the stuff. But Suguna notices that Yuta is struggling with Gojo's curse technique and asks if Yuta really has time for this and punches him away. Okay. Yeah, okay, so you definitely noticed it in that last page. Kenjaku has informed Sukuna about Yuta's copy curse technique. He thinks the requirement to copy it is most likely Rika consuming a body or part of a body. But Sukuna wonders if Yuta can use curse technique he had copied before, but he realized that Yuta can only use limitless for now. Wait, so he says, but Sukuna wonders if Yuta can use curse technique he got. Oh, okay. Oh, so he's wondering if Yuta can use, like, dismantle or cleave and stuff like that. That's a good question. I don't know if they answer that when they reveal that Yuta took over Gojo's body. Sukuna ponders how long would Yuta's copy curse technique last? If Kenjaku's curse technique ends, will Yuta still have Gojo's body? What if Yuta hasn't even thought of what would happen after this fight? Sukuna slowly realizes what Yuta's plan might be as he remembers Gojo's hollow purple. Okay. Small flashback. After finishing swap training, Gojo takes a dig at Yuta saying his curse energy is too inconsistent, but he gets immediately rebuked by Maki as she says Gojo's too strict on Yuta and others join her to defend tired Yuta. It's like I always said that man Gojo, like, he's not gonna come back. He's not gonna bring her back. Giga's not gonna bring her back. The only way you see Gojo is in flashbacks, and since his death, you've only seen this man in flashbacks. And it makes sense that Gojo is like way more strict on Yuta, because Yuta had like out of everybody, he probably had the most potential to be like the next generation prodigy, like Gojo, like the strongest. So it makes sense that he was much more harder on him. So I understand why he was much more serious on that. Yuta, next page, Yuta begins chants for Hollow Purple, but Sukuna immediately grabs hold of arms and undo the signs and punches him away. Sukuna thinks to himself that he won't let Yuta use the Hollow Purple. I wonder if Yuta, I'm going to say that, I wonder if Yuta figures something out, figures like a way, because I know in the, in the world of Jujutsu sorcery, there's these things called binding vows, where like, you place, restrictions on yourself, or like you get, it's like a risk and reward thing. So the greater the risk, the greater the reward, or the greater the curse energy reacts to it. So I'm thinking, just like Sukuna was able to use his malevolent shrine by just performing one hand sign, I wonder if Yuta is going to do like something similar. Because, and the reason why I think that is because Yuta's, obviously in the earlier pages, Yuta it's not really used to Gojo's body, with his long arms and long legs, and, he's still not used to using, like, the limitless and everything like that, and, like, six eyes. And, like, he's basically come to an understanding why the six eyes is so important, like, he's actually in the steps of, like, his sensei, Gojo. And so I wonder if Yuta is going to be smart enough to, place a binding vow just like, Sukuna done in the previous chapters to, like, bypass, or basically like a shortcut. Also to note, it's crazy that this man Sukuna is fighting with, like, missing limbs. But yeah, so this is the next 2-page. Yuta uses blue, and suddenly a recorder flies near Sukuna in which Inumaki screams, "Don't move!" Let's go! Inumaki! Let's go! That's crazy. Oh man, I was wondering when he's gonna come back. I forgot about. I can't believe this. Inumaki here for the save the day. Let's go. Sukuna freezes in shock as Yuta fully finishes the chance and loads Hollow Purple, which is ready to fire on Sukuna at any moment. Let's go, Inumaki. Inumaki gets his revenge. Revenge of Sukuna for Shibuya. That's crazy. Editor's comment at the end, unleash your teacher's ultimate technique. No break next week.